Hello everyone, and thank you for joining me on another episode of Tesla Talks, hosted by Lifestyle Solution 180. I'm your host, Mike Sos. Before we jump into this video, I want to remind you again, please hit that subscribe button if you haven't done so already. I hope to keep bringing you awesome videos and of course, get even better at my production and video editing skills. Thank you so very much. If you have hit that subscribe button, it really means a lot to me. Let's jump right into this video. Now, you may not be surprised what this video is about if you've read the description and the video title. Yes, we are talking again about phantom braking. So, the National Highway Transportation Safety Administration is investigating phantom braking to the tune of 416,000 Teslas being affected over phantom braking. Tesla owners' worst nightmare. Well, only the owners with cars from 2021 to current, of course. Phantom braking. Yes, we're talking about it again. I mean, really, are we even surprised? And is this ever going to be an end to phantom braking? Elon, you want to chime in here, please? To be honest, I've spoken with a service technician from Tesla, off the record of course, and they stated that phantom braking was being caused by a software update in which the camera sensitivity was turned way up due to all the crashes occurring with Autopilot. But if you stop and think about that excuse for just a minute, does it really make sense? Let's move on with this story and I'll jump back to this camera sensitivity. The National Highway Traffic Safety Administration announced this week it has opened an investigation into over 400,000 Teslas, all 2021 and 2022 model years, Tesla Model 3 and Model Y vehicles, for problems with their automated emergency braking systems. To be specific, is Tesla's Model 3 and Model Y, as I just mentioned, built without radars from May 2021 onward. New technologies can lead to new problems, for which we sometimes have to invent new terminologies. In the automotive world, the growing number of cars with automated emergency brake capability has led to something called phantom braking. Now, this is when the automotive AEB, for short, automated emergency braking system, thinks that it needs to brake in order to prevent a collision, but there's actually nothing there to hit. That's layman's terms, folks. This isn't the first time that Tesla has had to deal with the NHTSA about its potentially faulty AEB technology. In October, Tesla recalled almost 12,000 of its electric vehicles because of an over-the-air update, FSD Beta 10.3, if anyone remembers that fiasco, caused communication problems between the two chips that help run AEB systems. This week, the NHTSA, National Highway Traffic Administration, received 354 complaints from Tesla drivers concerning these unexpected AEB incidents over the past 9 months. They go on to state Tesla drivers have reported that the rapid deceleration can occur without warning, at random, and often repeatedly in a single drive cycle. The issue potentially affects around 416,000 vehicles, all 2021 and 2022 models, 3 and Y. The rise in complaints broadly tracks Tesla's shift away from multi-sensor perception systems that use both radar and cameras to the new Tesla Vision that relies solely on cameras. Since May 2021, Tesla has not installed radar sensors in its Model 3 or Model Y cars built for the North American market. Tesla CEO Elon Musk still champions the Camry-only system, tweeting last December that whereas radar has trouble seeing small pedestrians, they're obvious to Tesla Vision. The NHTSA's Office of Defects Investigation has opened a preliminary evaluation into the issue and said it is not aware of any crashes or injuries related to this issue. This isn't the first time that NHTSA has looked into Tesla's phantom braking problem. Last October, NHTSA announced that Tesla would recall some 2017 to 2021 Model S, Model 3, Model X, and 2020 to 2021 Model Y vehicles, a total of 11,728 units, because of a communication error that may cause forward collision warning or unexpected activation of the AEB, Automated Emergency Braking System. My vehicle, even though we didn't have full self-drive beta in Canada yet, my vehicle did receive that update and phantom braking disappeared in my vehicle. TSA said that at the time the problem was an over-the-air software update that introduced a communication problem between two onboard chips when the vehicle would come out of Sentry mode or summon standby mode. At these times, one of the chips could remain in a low-power sleep state. NHTSA goes on to say, with the effect that the video neural networks that operate on one of the chips then wouldn't correctly communicate with the other chip and then run less consistently than expected. When this happened, an affected vehicle could incorrectly identify objects around it. And this happened enough times that Tesla drivers soon reported a noticeable increase in the number of problems with forward collision warnings and AEB events. Tesla told NHTSA it resolved the issue with a follow-up over-the-air update. That was the famous FSD Beta 10.3 update that caused all those issues back in October. Tesla isn't the only automaker facing questions over phantom braking problems. In 2020, autonomous shuttle operator EasyMile was forced to suspend operations when one of its vehicles injured a passenger in an abrupt stop. In 2019, NHTSA looked into phantom braking problems in 2017 to 2018 Nissan Rogue SUVs following driver complaints. They go on to say, announced in late 2020, working with 20 automakers on a voluntary basis to make low-speed AEB and forward collision warning systems standard on almost all new passenger vehicles by August 31st, 2023. So, it turns out we are not alone in the world of phantom braking after all. Who would have thought? What are your thoughts on Tesla's phantom braking issues? I know I've asked this question before, and I'm asking it again. Drop your comments in the box below, and let's start a conversation about this. I've already had lots of comments. There was an owner here in Canada that actually lives quite close to me. I've been discussing phantom braking with him as well, and he goes on to state he doesn't even use Autopilot anymore. Another driver in the US said they can't even use their Autopilot because phantom braking is so bad. Now, I want to hear from you. What are your thoughts on this phantom braking? And do you really think this will be the last video we see on phantom braking? Probably not, let's face it. I think phantom braking is either here to stay, or at least until radars get put back in the Model 3 and Model Ys. Do I really think that's going to happen? Probably not. I think that would be way too expensive for Tesla to do. I do think we're about to see lots of software updates, however, to slowly start fixing the phantom braking. And if there is any truth behind what this off-the-record comment by a Tesla technician, if that comment holds any weight, if there's any truth to it at all, I don't know what Tesla can do or will do to fix that, because if they turn the sensitivity down on the cameras won't see cyclists on the side of the road, or they won't see a pylon or something like that, right? So it's up in the air what I think Tesla might do. We will, of course, have more discussions on this. You know it. Drop your comments below again. Hit that subscribe button. Thank you so much for tuning in. Until next time, for Lifestyle Solution 180, I'm your host, Mike Sose. Bye for now.